Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. For those that don't know me, my name is Katie, also known as Clean Coach Katie, and I'm back on YouTube. It feels like it's been a while since I've done a bit of an update, so today I want to do a sit down and just talk to you about what's been going on with my training, what I've got going on for the rest of the year as I've been a bit quiet. So I am currently in training for the Kenya Marathon. So James and I are going out with Impact Marathon Series to a place called Kericho to run a marathon. Now this marathon is on the 19th of October and today is the 24th of September, so we're there less than a month to go. I did a lot at the start of the year in terms of documenting my journey up towards the London Marathon in 2018 in April, and I had a really good race despite, well, I had a very good training block. The race didn't go to plan just because of down to the heat, and I really want to attack this marathon and do put another good block of training in. However, as the months and weeks have unfolded, we found out a lot about the course profile. We've been told we're going along with Martin Yellen, and we've been told to plus 2 hours onto our normal marathon time. It's going to be hot, the altitude's going to get to us. Last year I believe there was like hippos on the course, so they had to divert the route. Monkeys took a lot of the bananas off of the water station. So yeah, it's going to be basically an experience more than anything. So also going back a few months, one of the last big races that I did was the Ultra 5K in July. I picked up an injury after that, so I was struggling with my Achilles. So training hasn't been as on plan as what I'd have liked it to be. I have still trained. I had to take a few weeks off, downtime. I've come back, and then since then I've been building back up in terms of like doing some more interval and speed sessions in my plan. So over the last few weeks and months, I've just been trying to build up mileage over the weekend and just still keep a good base during the week. I've only got up to 16 miles in training so far. A few longer runs that I've done have just not gone to plan. Social occasion over the summer have taken over weekends. I've been having to do longer runs here, there and everywhere. I went out for a run on Wednesday just gone, and that was about 5 days ago now, and I tried to do 18 miles. I'd done 5 days already back to back running, so I only managed to get up to 16. So the marathon itself is not going to be for a time, it's just going to go and do it. So hopefully all the training that I've been doing is just time on feet and hopefully going to lend well into the marathon itself. So I'm going to do one more long run this weekend coming, and then just go from there and just keep a base really. We've also been told by our coach that not to do too much interval training now. So for me, what I've got coming up, apart from the Kenya Marathon, which is mid-October, I've got a 5-mile race at the end of November. Now I think that might be it for the rest of the year, which is really weird because last year I probably, if anything, overtrained, and well, not overtrained but over-raced, and by the end of the year I found it really difficult to keep racing. I struggled with the pressure of it, and I don't know if it's just because people because I put so much out there online about my training and my running, I did feel a little bit of pressure. So it's nice to know that I've only got those 2 races. The 5-mile run is local in Milton Keynes. It's called the Wolverton 5, although it's not run in Wolverton. I'm not sure why, but the course has just changed over the years. It's been going on for many, many years. That is, I just basically want to do myself justice and just do a good time for me and where I am in my current training. So I did the Richmond half marathon, I think it will be a week ago now, and I said to myself that it was going to be a target race. Because of my injury, I couldn't give it what I wanted. So I just said to myself, run a strong race. And I've been talking to friends recently, Andy, the Forest of Dean runner, Richard Baisley, Babe 187, and also Donato, who's the run guru. We were having a chat, and they're very much, especially Andy and Donato, have been trying more sort of like naked running, so just not looking at your time and just going by feel. And I tried to do that at Richmond, which basically I just said to myself I wanted to run a strong race and be really happy with my time, really happy with my race, irrelevant of my time. So obviously naturally as every mile passed I did look at my watch, but I just tried to run by how I felt during the race, and came out with 1:32, my third best half marathon time, and I finished I think in the top 10 ladies, so really happy with that. And I paced the day before a 10k, so towards the end of the race my legs were pretty tired, pretty jelly-like going over the finish line, but I was really happy with how I ran. So that's I think what I want to do in November, and then after that yeah, nothing upcoming really until next year. So that then feeds into the London Marathon training. So for 2019 I have big races: Cyprus Half Marathon, which is in March, the London Marathon, which is in April. I have also just yesterday booked an ultra marathon. Yep, that is going to be in June. That is the Shires and Spires. It's by Go Beyond Sport, and it's in Northamptonshire, so it's a local race, and I thought it would just lend well in after London Marathon training. So I can't believe I've just booked that, 35 miles. I always said that I'd never do an ultra marathon, but here I am. I guess it's just jumping on, looking at what everyone else is doing and thinking, I want to set myself a new challenge. I can't do anything else apart from running a marathon, so better go one step up. And then after that will be hopefully New York Marathon in November. So it's going to be a big year next year. It's going to be a lot to take on, and I'm sure there'll be races in between that will feed into my training, but they'll be my target races basically. So yeah, a lot to look forward to in 2019, and now I am still going to be in preparation for it. So basically my London Marathon training starts now. However, it's going to be more base mileage and just not too much speed work, but just building on a foundation so that I can then build the house come January. And then now is also the key time to be working on my strength training and weights in the gym. So it's going to be making sure that I am going into January in the best position possible to start my run training. So that's one of my biggest pieces of advice, is that if you can do strength training, try and do more so in your off season. So now I'm going to be starting more in the gym before we come into marathon training. So yeah, quite a lot going on, a lot to update you on, but yeah, really excited for what's happening. It does seem like such a long time away, but I love having something to work towards. So yeah, pretty excited. So I hope that you've enjoyed this catch up and update. I've been talking for quite a long time now, a bit longer than I expected, but yes, if you've got any tips on ultramarathon training, any sort of channels that you could recommend, please recommend them below, and I am definitely going to be sharing more of my London Marathon and ultramarathon training journey with you, as I've been pretty slack this summer. But yes, please give this video a thumbs up, a like, subscribe to my channel, and I'll be back very soon, I promise this time.